And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for James Harden.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Backcourt of Harden and Bogdanovic. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. So the Clippers win the tip. RJ, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused. On being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Crafty move. And that one is off. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu. Puts it up from 12. And Leonard gets it to go.
Totally. Dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Off target from outside. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. Do you You expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Here's Vucevic. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss. The Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Giddey against Harden. Outside, Jones. Puts up a deep 3. Buzelis grabs the board. the pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. 17 points in his last outing. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vooch and his team.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's White. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. From downtown, Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here. Early on.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. Fires for 3. Gonzalez grabs the board. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Here's Giddey. Still scoreless. Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 6. Dosunmu finds Giddey. Drains the three-pointer.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot 3 straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. The shot missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Giddey against Harden, and Giddey gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of a step. Establishing an inside presence.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Jones has it in the corner. A three from Leonard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easy. For them when the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Now Giddey. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
LA's on 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Zubac. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jones. Here's Leonard. Defended by Dosunmu. A fadeaway. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Leonard's got 6.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Yep, it counts.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Harden looking it over. Puts up a deep three. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. The Bulls with the lead. Here's White. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Harden for 3. That one, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And so here are the Clippers. Here's Bogdanovich. Giddey against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the... rim. 8 points for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Giddey. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot. Really no idea why you're... fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And T subbed in for Josh Giddey. The Clippers also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Collins comes in for Derek Jones. And it's done in for James Harden. And Chicago has possession following Bogdan Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Here's T. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
The ball movement on this run has been... fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Collins. Last time, 14 points for him. Leonard with no one around. The Clippers keep it alive. And another shot. And the layup good by Collins.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Tarlock. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And Chicago has possession following Bogdan Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. For the three, another three for Chicago.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
18 feet out. Leonard, no luck.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's T. Nothing on the board. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 7-point. Bulls lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And T is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. So, for the Clippers, Batum comes in for Leonard. And Miller subbed in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Miller. Now, here's Lopez. And it's T with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one good for two. T's got his second basket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Miller, 9 points last game out. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. 1:12 left in the first. Herter with a screen on Dunn. Back to Herter. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Herter. Got his second basket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Tarlock. Herter with it. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that game against the Nets. Right the pass to T. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So for the Bulls. Smith checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Jones subbed in for White. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harden's checked in. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Jones, no one around him. Another three for